Howdy Rodrigues.
Howdy Rodrigues.
Boa, Livi.
Boa, Livi. Boa, Livi.
Né? Tudo bem?
Não,
O que é que tá faltando?
não quero ir fora.
Tá feio, ó. Que tamanho. Come salgado, não tem salgado lá em cima ainda. Ficou um lá pra ti. Bora lá, bora lá. É o dandanzão, perigoso. É o dandanzão, perigoso. É o dandanzão, perigoso. É mais do dandan. Mais do dandan.
Well, football is, of
Deixa o
course,
like, deixa o
ultimately
like,
just a
deixa o
game,
like,
but for the next
galera.
2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Cafu plays it in. He's got ball. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mane. Now it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Veron. And Veron! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Palmeiras finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Assiste esse.
Veron charging forward, and he shoots! It's that's another chance! And that's caused a worry or two. First quarter of an hour gone. Veron. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Neymar. And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Vieira. He shifted it to the flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that has been clubbed away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance!
Ah,
He's cleared it out of harm's way.
Viado cão.
Oh, that wasn't far away. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's a pretty loose pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Veron, and he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So what can they conjure from this one? An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Oh, played right into his path. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that pass just didn't quite work.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Some resolute defending there. Pullet tries to thread one through. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Messi. And here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then.
Liga a lâmpada Ney.
Chiellini with the clearance. Messi! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, big chance! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always...
And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Palmeiras really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment.
Big chance! Shot at goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's only too happy to take that back. Nice control. Tries to play it, takes a shot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Pull it. No, again there's no way through. Baron conjures time and space where few can. Now, can they get him away? Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. Now it's Pelé, succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Mane, that's been slipped through. Pull it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's trying to hit the front line here. And they're quick to get it back. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So a chance here, what can they make of it? And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Crossbar comes to the rescue. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar has it in a wide position. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Spread it left.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicked it back promptly. Busquets. Looking for the run. Crosses it in here. Vieira attempts a clearance. Played into space. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's a very decent chance! In for the pieces! He has done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Vieira. A picture of focus and alertness. Now it's Pelé. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Busquets. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Toyama have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Yeah.
Velho. Tudo bem. Não acredito que tá bom.
Esse cara
O quê?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the centres of football in Brazil, and the Estadio Morumbi, a mighty venue befitting that status. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus.
Donadoni! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Donadoni actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Cruyff. Pass is just off target. It's a throw-in. Best. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Lucas Moura, fired deep towards the back post. Look at the space, and the shot! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Looking to play him in. Big chance! Goal! Botafogo! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
E simplesmente o pai morder, tem gordurinha, tem junto assim.
Tô jogando CTG KK.
Liga assistência, pô, tá jogando liga assistência pra jogar de boa.
Botafogo with their first corner. The first...
Que assistência.
Ah, se fez de doido.
Que...
Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way.
Palmeiras are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, Red, nice.
Assistência aí, deu passe aí.
Now it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. And he welcomes it in, and he's managed to get free. Lucas Moura, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Palmeiras are trailing against the run of play.
Ó, ativação.
Now it's Donadoni.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance, surely! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, a bus challenge.
É doido, é? A máquina do carro sozinho ali.
Gets it clear. Xavi Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? Donadoni looking to get on the end of this. Bojan. And he's whipped it across. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Opts to play it back. Botafogo looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He can get
Isso aí que é
that clear.
assistência. Ó, isso aí.
Tonali
assistência.
reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Se finge de doido, ela se finge de doido ainda.
Good ball, good take. Looking for a corner.
Não uso assistência, irmão.
Usa não. Tua mãe que
Que
usa.
viagem, kkkk.
Thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Um time desse rei de oloco, kkkk.
Geladinho nunca ficou bom. Geladinho. Nossa. Não deixa esse gelar direito. Deixa. O que tá tirando nessa, hein? Só pintar de novo. Vai esmalte aí por cima.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank.
It's Pele! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Messi. Thuram cuts out the pass.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Messi, he's picked his way through. Now what about this cross? Davids threads one in. Cafu. And here's Messi. Messi! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Palmeiras really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And this is Luis Suarez. Can he finish? There it is! And Palmeiras score first. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's fabulous. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mane. And it's Davids. And here's Messi. Mane. Palmeiras are behind here, despite their domination of possession. He's on, and the shot! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Busquets is the team's great visionary. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Can he get it through?
Palmeiras are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Bale. And it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bale. Luis Suarez. Cafu. Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Hullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. He's through here. Now it's Mane. They're urging him to shoot. Mane's cross. Big header! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi. Well read, nice interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The ball has bounced loose now. Busquets wins the duel this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Koku, that has not gone well. Great vision. And he's got the beating of his man. And he shoots! He's scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Palmeiras take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Bale, and this is Bale. Great chance! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. Pele! And he was there to get a vital touch. And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Palmeiras have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Mane. Koku. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Bale. Takes a shot! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Palmeiras get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes...
Up he goes! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly...
It's Bale! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Mane is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Messi, Hazard, Davids. And that has left him in a heap. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Now it's Pele. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking for options for movement. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Palmeiras can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And a chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And it's Hullet. Mane. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he cuts out the supply. Mane. Now it's Hullet. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! No mistake! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Ele falou a mesma comigo @BrunoKKK.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That is a little undercooked. Cannavaro. Oh, that's well spotted. Khan is there to clear. He's a sharp little ball here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Davids! Oh, it's come loose. Looking for the run. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's superb. It's anyone's ball now.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
And we have our very first corner.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 7.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Back into the middle. He's being urged to shoot. And that is expertly dealt with. Davids gets it away. Messi. Looking to play him in.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
No, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. Knocks it into space. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. And he welcomes it in. Cafu goes direct. Palmeiras finding their passes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Palmeiras did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Vai tomar banho, né? Tá dormindo sem banhar, é? De novo. Tomar banho, né? Tá sem banhar, é? De novo.
Eu tirar de com a caixa, é melhor. Vou virar a máquina com eles, não, velho, mas esconder.